This is Devin Lloyd, and you're watching Positively Jags.
For years, Channel 4, the local station, has spotlighted people who are doing positive things to make an impact on the community through Positively Jags. And then I got to thinking, maybe we can put a different spin on this thing. Maybe the local station should cover the things that the local team is doing to make the area that we all love better for everybody that lives in it. And that's where Positively Jags comes from. The Jaguars are doing things to make an impact on the community. Not just put a smile on your face when they win a game, but change people's everyday lives. How cool is it to be able to give back to the community like this, be a part? I mean, you see how the line of people that are going to be able to be impacted by the Jaguars today.
Yeah, no, I think it's a blessing. I always do, and I always kind of tell people, kind of take yourself out the picture and obviously see what other people are going through in life, and just bringing that blessing and love to somebody else. And obviously, like when people get to see you, just a Jaguars player, or just to see what you're doing in your community or just doing in life, and I think it's big, man. And just to be able to give away food and continue to bring that love around others, I think it's big. Because people carry that for the rest of their life, honestly. People may say a day or a week, but people remember moments like this for the rest of their life. So I think that's big.
A lot of kids remember meeting their first Jaguars
player.
You
know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's big. So, I mean, I remember that time when I met like a big athlete, when I was young. I'm like, I ain't never forget this moment. So I think it's a big thing. And, obviously you do all the things out on the football field, but it's stuff like outside football is really the most important thing for real, like how you touching and affecting people and, how you made them feel. This is Christian Braswell, and this is Positively Jags.
There's nothing quite like high school football on a Friday night. The blare of the band, the shine of the helmets under the lights, the memories last a lifetime. But in April, someone tried to dim that glow at Terry Parker High School. Thieves broke into Parker's field house. Just as spring practice was set to begin, they stole helmets, cleats, even footballs and headsets. For a moment, the Braves' season was left in the shadows.
Yeah, I was mad. I was at a dark place, like I wanted to do something. I wanted to find out who did it.
But the community answered the call.
It was a whole community outcry out of something bad. Something good is going to happen.
That something good came in a Jaguar-shaped package as the Jags Youth Foundation stepped in to help replace what was lost.
I'm not just wearing the hat. I'm a Jag fan, man.
The Jags backed the truck up and unloaded helmets and Gatorade to help make sure the Braves players have just what they need to chase some wins this football season. And that's Positively Jags. Nothing more important than being able to see the vision, and if there's one Jaguars player we know can see the vision for Positively Jags, it's Eric Armstead. Eric is last year's NFL Walter Payton Man of the Year. It's an award that is given to the NFL player that is fantastic on the field and even more impactful in the community off of it. Coming up next, we'll take a look at some of the work that Eric Armstead is doing in the community here in Jacksonville. That's right after this quick break when Positively Jags comes back.
I work with Memorial Children's Health. That's who I'm volunteering with today. And we're out here giving turkeys to anybody and everybody that needs them in the community. It just feels so good just to give back to the community, help where others need help with, and to see their smiles on their faces makes that much of a difference, which makes me feel so amazing. I'm Danielle. I'm with Memorial Children's Health, and you're watching Positively Jags.
Everybody won't grow up to be a Jaguars player. It might be the dream, but for a lot of people, it won't be a reality. For one current Jaguars player, Eric Armstead, he's trying to connect high school age kids with careers that are near the sports they love and making a difference here in Jacksonville.
What we're doing here today is we're hosting a group of kids from the Boys and Girls Club of Northeast Florida alongside our partner, Eric Armstead, and his Armstead Academic Camp. And we're introducing the kids to different sports careers outside of working actually within the leagues, within the teams, or as an athlete on the field or the mound. So we're really trying to broaden the horizon a little bit more and introduce them to opportunities or careers outside of that.
It's been awesome today to learn about this company with the young people here for our career camp, and we always have fun with every career camp that we do. I'm fascinated to learn each and every time.
Yeah, I think Fanatics is definitely like a household name. So to see the inner workings and see the kids be able to ask questions and be curious and explore, it's been a lot of fun.
I think it's pretty awesome. A lot of players only focus on like their career, and so when you got a player that takes the initiative to give back to the community and help guide young people, I'm really for it. I think that's an awesome initiative, and I'm proud of him. I think it's an amazing experience. It means a lot to give back because you got to pay it forward, and I think that's what Armstead Project is doing, preparing young people and giving them exposure to explore different careers.
It's a great opportunity. They asked a lot of great questions today, and they're seeking that guidance and that advice, and so being around them and us being able to give them some of that guidance as well too, and everyone that they met here, all the employees from top to bottom. I think that's what our responsibility is to, young people, they're eager and they're hungry for the information. It's our job to give it to them and help in that fashion.
How you sign up to be a vendor? How does that process work? Is it online? To be a vendor who's like bringing us the products. So think about like the Nikes of the world, Adidas, Under Armour. These are the vendors that are coming to us and they're showing us their line for the next season.
Absolutely, I think that's the magic of the career camps, right? Because there's things I didn't even know about some of these jobs, and I'm thinking, man, I went into medicine, but I think I'd be a pretty good buyer. I think so. It's exciting.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's fun for me to learn about companies in general, and like Mindy said, it's like we learn stuff each and every time. It's like, wow, I didn't know how that worked. I didn't know that people get to call around and select what fans get to wear, and they're buying the merchandise that we're going to see online or on their website. It's an awesome company to work for, and you get to stay around sports. You get to have your impact and your imprint still in the sports field. I think it's pretty cool.
Hey, you just never know how impactful a career day could be for those high school kids. I mean, I got the idea maybe I'd be doing something like this when I was in high school. All right, still ahead here on Positively Jags. One of the guys Eric Armstead knows pretty well, Josh Hines-Allen. He's doing some great things to impact the community and cancer research. We'll hear from Josh right after the break.
So today we're doing our annual turkey time. And so what we do is we partner with Feeding Northeast Florida, and we're gonna feed 600 families today. So every family's gonna get a turkey, dry goods, produce, and of course a little fun Jag swag. We love it because it's a time when so many of us get to come together. You have current players, former players, Jackson, Roar, and even some of our business staff who come out here and partner because we know we're better together. And we even have some of our local partners with People's Gas. They're out here as well. So I'm telling you, it's a fun time. Hi, I'm Whitney Meyer, and you're watching Positively Jags.
For Jaguar star Josh Hines-Allen, he's trying to use his platform to help with the fight against cancer. His son Wesley, in full remission, rang the bell at Wolfson's Hospital earlier this year after being diagnosed with leukemia. Now Josh wants to help pay it forward and raise money for cancer research.
It's an early Tuesday morning in October, and the sound of hope brings both tears and applause. A patient at the American Cancer Society's Hope Lodge rings the bell. His treatment journey is over. But Josh Hines-Allen and his wife, Caitlin, know that sound. It's one that still brings emotions visibly to both of them. When their son Wesley rang the bell last August to signal the end of his treatment for leukemia, Josh and Caitlin knew that it wasn't the end of anything. It was just turning the page to a new chapter in their story.
You know, it's a long journey for everybody, and that's the end goal, is to ring the bell. You know, that's what everybody hopes for, and that's what they strive to get. So to hear that bell ring.
During Wesley's battle, Josh and Caitlin launched their 4-1 for All Foundation. It is donating to 4 cancer-focused nonprofits throughout the NFL season. But they're going beyond just that. And their visit to the Hope Lodge was to learn how to be involved and be visible to both cancer patients, their families, and caregivers. It was something else, too. It was being visible to provide hope to families and patients who are living right now what Josh and Caitlin did this year.
I think there's power in sharing your story and being able to shake these patients' hands and even the caregivers, I think it's beautiful being able to share the story.
The Hope Lodge provides living spaces for patients and their families to stay in while they're undergoing treatment. Josh and Caitlin got a tour of the facility, asked questions on how they could help out in the future.
Those emotions are real, and they still play a toll in us and probably everybody affected by it. But we can also look at the change that we can also make and kind of let that energy kind of be the spark to kind of get us through the journey, and that's why we're doing what we're doing now.
And that hope is a very real thing. Justin Barney, Channel 4, the local station.
Now, you know, Positively Jags doesn't all have to be hard-hitting. Sometimes it's just about doing anything to put a smile on a kid here in Jacksonville's face, and that's what kicker Cam Little knows how to do with the best of them.
Well, take a look at these really cool cleats. These are Jaguars kicker Cam Little's My Cause, My Cleats, and he'll be representing the Down Syndrome Association of Jacksonville. And for Little, these cleats have a really special meaning.
All right, let's see. Ooh, they're darker. It looks like they're darker than the last time. Okay, yeah. These ones are, they got the speckles on them too. These ones are sick.
It was the first time Little got to see the finished product. Cleats that mean far more than just a design. They honor the bond he shares with his cousin Aiden.
When I was growing up, he was like my best friend, like built-in best friend, because he was family to me. And we would always go to my grandma's house during the summer, and we'd be, whether it was swinging on the teeter-totter, whether basketball, soccer, we'd go out and play together all the time. So we were really close growing up.
Aiden was born with Down syndrome. Just a few months younger than Cam, he's become one of the biggest inspirations in Cam's life.
I looked at it, you know, as I was maturing and growing up, it's like he was an inspiration to me that no matter what was going on in my life, just to smile and you know, have fun with things. And people look at it as a disability sometimes, but I look at it as a superhuman ability.
That perspective is why Cam has made his mission to use his football platform to spread awareness for people with Down syndrome. And it's why he chose the Down Syndrome Association of Jacksonville for this year's My Cause, My Cleats initiative.
There's kind of this unwritten rule that you have to use your brand for something that's bigger than myself. I think that was something that my parents and other professional athletes had instilled in me.
Have you talked to your cousin and have you told him that, you know, you'll be honoring basically him with your cleats?
Oh yeah, he's excited. He loves any of the camera attention, anything, he loves it. He lives for it.
Cam partnered with the Down Syndrome Connection of Northwest Arkansas while in college. And when he was drafted by the Jaguars, he continues his work here in Jacksonville. When you get to hang out with them, how much fun is it? How much joy does it bring you?
So much fun. Like I said, if you haven't been around people with Down syndrome a lot, they love to have fun and they're so high energy, and their energy is contagious.
Cam plans to wear his custom cleats for warm-ups.
Yeah, they're pretty sick. Blue and yellow, representative of Down syndrome. Those are the colors of the Down syndrome, so it's pretty sick.
Well, any Jaguars player or coach can represent any organization they would like for the My Cause, My Cleats initiative. And the players and coaches will be wearing their custom designed cleats on November 30th when the Jaguars are at the Titans. But for Positively Jags, I'm Alessandra Pompey on Channel 4, the local station.
Shop with a Jag event. How much? There's like 100 kids here running around, smiles on the faces. How fun is this for you?
Man, it's always fun to be able to come back into the community and just see kids being able to go out and enjoy, have fun, and shop, obviously shop, especially around a joyous time like this. And for me, it really means a lot just because I always want to give back to the community, something I pride myself on doing every year.
We brought 50 amazing kids. This event is amazing. A lot of our kids don't get these type of opportunities, and a lot of our kids are huge Jags fans, so this is honestly a dream come true for them.
Done it for a couple of years now. I definitely enjoy it, seeing the smile on their faces and stuff. But I kind of feel like a kid myself again, going and shopping and telling them what I feel like I would have got when I was younger and stuff. But I like the whole experience, so I feel good doing it.
We got Foye on a bike run past me. I mean, this is what we look forward to, not just as a whole, our entire staff. We got folks from partnerships, from ticketing, from multiple different departments across the Jags helping us out tonight. And we really look forward to it across the entire organization.
What do you tell them you would have got when you were younger? I tell them about these clothes, man. I've been talking about these clothes. They always talk about the toys. They run out of steam real quick. Like, you get them because they do a good job advertising the back. It looks so fun. You got to set it up. Nobody want to set up the toys. You know, get the clothes, but then you got to get them a size up because you about to hit the growth spurt.
Grow into it.
You know what I'm saying? So that way you get a good set of clothes here, and then it's going to last you, maybe a year or two right there. So I'm trying to really sell these clothes for Academy Sports here.
We have a shop with the Jaguars. Academy Sports is super excited to be part of that. We've donated $10,000 each child, $150 out here with some of the Jags players shopping and having fun.
For everything that's going on.
It's amazing. On the bus ride here, the kids were super excited just to be able to meet the Jaguar player and then have money to shop with that they may have not had without this opportunity. And it's been really cool here, actually, the day of the event. So many of the kids here actually not only are buying for themselves, but they also are trying to find stuff for their parents too, which I think is super cool.
I can't be the only one that didn't look forward to eye exams as a kid or even now, but the Jaguars finding a way to kind of make it fun. Over 600 kids here in the Jacksonville area hanging out at the stadium, getting their eyes checked. The Spooktacular event, Johnson & Johnson Vision, the Jaguars Foundation, and Jaguars players all here putting on this event, making sure that a lot of the youth here in Jacksonville, these young Jaguars fans, can see the games clearly.
600 kids. Do you hear 600 kids?
Yes. You can hear, every so often you hear the echo of a Duval.
Duval.
Yeah. So 600 kids coming through for Spooktacular today. I mean, how cool is an event like this one?
It's very special. It's very few times in life do you ever get the opportunity to work with a partner who says, let's do something different.
Let's
do something big. And let's do it at the stadium.
So at J&J, we feel it's pretty important to give back to the community. And this is a great event because we're able to screen 5,000 kids for vision issues every year in Jacksonville.
So if you think about the importance of sight is a sense that helps you engage, learn, self-esteem, connect with your community. And through just the screening of your eyes, we can change a child's life.
600 kids coming through. How cool is it to see these kids' smiles and stuff at these sorts of events?
I mean, anytime it's a good occasion and all these kids come together, it's an abundance of energy. And just to see the kids out here, it's a wonderful sight.
It's awesome. I mean, whenever you have a bunch of kids, it's crazy going on, but they're having fun. And if they can get somewhere, do some fun things, but also get their vision checked, something they may never do until they're much older, and then it's kind of late by that time. So I think things like this are kind of fundamental for kids, especially kids that struggle to be able to find this kind of stuff when they're young, and parents even trying to do it. But for the Jags to put something like this on is always cool, especially when you bring out the candy. They love that.
This is a great way to integrate some stuff that we really need for the community, which is, eye care, because I know if I didn't have it when I was young, I wouldn't be playing sports, because I used to wear goggles. So my mom got me an eye exam, and they found out I couldn't see too much, and I'm like, I got better at football all of a sudden. So it's very dope that we can see this and the kids can have fun and definitely get something done for them that can last them long term.
We have 80 volunteers from Johnson & Johnson and 80 volunteers from the Lions Club. So you're looking at about 160 volunteers here today.
And they're helping with the kids, make sure all this happens. I mean, these sorts of things can't happen without those fantastic volunteers.
Exactly. We agree. And again, we always think we're so much more than a football team. How can we bring people into the stadium outside of a home game? And today's a perfect way for us to do that.
Nothing left to say except for that's positively Jags. Hey, thanks for settling in and spending the last 30 minutes with us as we shared some positively Jags stories with you. And these are stories of the local team making an impact here in the area for people like you at home and us here at the local station. These stories are important, and that's why Positively Jags.